Ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. It is Clash, and I cannot wait to the point where I didn't even introduce myself yet. My name is Langela on Xbox, and you are here tonight for a very festive edition. As you can tell with the snow falling and the lights wrapped around the logo, it is holiday season, and it is our final episode of Clash before the holidays. So we have a jam-packed event for you tonight. The hockey championship is on the line. As you can see right here, it is Darth Travis74 taking on TheMeader1 for the EvolveSportsLIVE Hockey Division Championship. I cannot wait for this. These two were the inaugural competitors for the Hockey Championship a few episodes ago on Clash. I believe it was Clash 3, possibly Clash 4, where Meader won the championship in overtime by a final score of 2-1. It was an absolutely thrilling game back then, and I assume, in fact, no, I guarantee you we are going to get fireworks again here tonight. We are going to see the number one ranked contender, Darth Travis, in his return matchup here for the hockey championship. You can see there now, Travis is available at twitch.tv/DarthTravis. If you want to follow him, make sure that you drop a follow there. Support the competitors here as they compete on Clash. But Travis, with a record of 1-1-1, will be challenging Meader for that championship right here tonight. And speaking of Meader, he is the inaugural and current reigning defending EvolveSportsLIVE Hockey Division champion. You can see his streaming locations there, twitch.tv/ZeroSuitMeader or MeaderStreams.com. Make sure you drop him a follow as well. He is, again, our reigning defending champion in the hockey division and currently the only champion in EvolveSportsLIVE, and he's undefeated. It currently has a record of 4-0, and tonight he is putting that championship on the line for the third time. He is defending against Darth Travis. Travis tonight, Travis tonight going with the Colorado Avalanche, going with high firepower, trying to get past that defense of Meader. Meader, of course, with his classic Boston Bruins, never strays away, always stays with the Bruins, and he will be defending that championship here tonight. Shout out to Kingston2113 for the sub. Thank you so much. Greatly appreciated. We are just getting ready for go time. I am going to get things lined up here, make sure the competitors are ready. But we are in Clash 13, again, the final episode before the holidays. You're not going to want to miss this. The hockey title is on the line, and it's coming up next. I have many hats on tonight. I'm doing commentary. I'm doing production. I'm doing a whole bunch of things. So if there's a slight gap in what I'm saying and what I'm doing, just understand that I'm doing the absolute best that I can, which is always room for improvement, but I'm definitely glad we are here. They are just getting things loaded up. In fact, they are here. Let's punch it. It is go time. As they're getting set up, the championship is on the line here. Let's bring in the game audio so we have everything going on here. Face off at center ice, won by the champion. Travis backing up now into the defensive zone as Meader moves forward, circles back around, comes through the neutral zone, in on the right side, or the left side, gets taken away there by Travis. Travis now coming through into the offensive zone. He skates around, waits for it, comes in, fires it, and doesn't pick up the pass, and the pass goes wide. Meader now coming up the right side with a long pass, coming in on goal, shoots, saved by, whoa, great save there by Travis's goaltender, crashing that net that easily could have gone in off a stick. Score remains nothing now. Travis into the offensive zone, makes the pass, and we've got a fight initiated. We've got an injury, a potential injury. Fight waved off, not going to happen. Couldn't find a dance partner. In comes Meader, shoots, backhand, saved. Goes back through again, skates in front of that net, now going off to the side, in behind the net. trying to get something set up. Passes back to Pasternak. Now coming in with a defenseman, shoots, wrists it, and it's saved, and Travis clears it out of there. Another huge hit. Travis loses a second player to a potential injury. Now in comes Meader, circling around, trying to get something open, makes the pass, save. Travis holds onto it. Smart thing to do at that point with players on the bench holding their heads. Two massive hits by the champion early in the first period here. Face-off, one by the challenger, one by Travis. Darth Travis now in the neutral zone, passes it off and misses it. Picked up by Meader, picked up again by Darth Travis. Travis, that was close to offside. It turns out to be an icing call. Puck will move back down to the challenger's end of the ice. You are watching the Evolve Sports Live Hockey Division Championship. It is on the line. Darth Travis versus TheMeader1. Face-off won by the champion. Passes it back. He's now circling in. Passes it back again. Picks it up at the point. Oh, Travis pokes it away, and he's got a potential breakaway here. Travis in, shoot. Oh, goes off the post. Just an inch too far. Another shot on goal there. Saved. Travis able to pick it up again. Goes to dump it in, and Meader blocks it. Shoot, scores! And just like that, the challenger is up 1-0 here in the first period. See if we can get a replay on that one. Travis with the pressure in the zone, kept firing, then had an opportunity in front of the net. Doesn't make a mistake on that, puts it past the goaltender, and the challenger is currently up 1-0 here in the championship matchup, almost midway through the first period. Face off, won by Meader, picked off by Travis. Shot on goal by the champion. Travis with a quick lead in this game. We'll see whether or not he can maintain that pressure. He got past the defensive Meader a couple times. See if he can keep that up. Darth Travis circling around, trying to get a player open, trying to use lots of passes here. Puck goes up over the glass and is out of play. Travis using a strategy now of shoot from the point and hope to get something in on the rebound, knowing that it's going to be very difficult to come in across that blue line and get down into the slot area. Face-off won by the challenger. Now Meader with possession. Comes in on the right side. Passes it through. Shot, save. Travis lets it out. And now here comes Travis down the right side of the ice. Picked off there. Meader with a lot of huge hits early in the game. Not as many now, but no matter what he does, it's devastating as far as putting the body to him. Meader now passing the puck around, back to the point, trying to get something set up here. In the slot, comes all the way in, shoots. It's saved. 7:25 left in the first period. Kingston in chat reminding Meader, have a short-term memory, get that goal back. Reminds me a lot of Ted Lasso. And not a bad way to be. Good advice here coming from the chat. Travis with a hit, takes possession. We've got another huge hit. I'm not sure who delivered that one. Travis coming in, shoots, shot on goal. Picked up by Meader, who brings it up the right side. Comes in across, fires a wrist shot, saved, dumps it out. Meader picks it off, and now dumps the puck all the way down to the other end of the ice. The champion now coming up the left side, hugging close to that board. Deeks around him, fires it, gets a shot on goal. Travis clears it out. Awkward pass, but picks it up again. Passes again. Having trouble getting across mid-ice there. Meader just seems to have players glued to that puck right now. Champion is known for his smothering defense. And then shot. Oh, and a great save. Luckily, the challenger had a defenseman there and able to poke that puck out of danger. That easily could have been a 1-1 game of this one. Beautiful spinorama. Goalie standing tall in the net of the challenger. And now here comes Darth Travis circling back around into his own zone, waiting to get all his men on the ice. looking to avoid a huge hit. Did not avoid that one, and now here comes Meader. Catches him in the neutral zone. Meader's only going one direction right now, and that's forward. Into the zone, into the slot. Wrist shot just goes wide. Circles back around. Marchand coming through in behind the back of the net again, trying to get someone open. Looking for someone open. Has all day. Fires it. Shot on goal. Saved. And now here comes the challenger who gets stopped in the neutral zone yet again. And that'll be the end of the first period. We'll take a look at some stats here in a second, but the challenger, Darth Travis, up 1-0 after one here on Clash in a matchup that will decide the Evolve Sports Live Hockey Division Champion. If you look at the stats here, the champion, Meader, outshooting the challenger 11-5, hits 6-2. Time on attack, just under 4 minutes to just over 3.5. Passing 85.2 to 73.8. Faceoffs are tied, and everything else is virtually identical. Based on stats, you would think the champion would have had an advantage right now, but it is the challenger that currently leads 1-0 here going into the second period. Get ready to get the puck at center ice here. Period 2 just about to start. There's the faceoff won by Darth Travis. Comes into the zone, fires it, goes off the blocker. Meader attempting to clear it out, banks it off the boards. Meader, a lot of these tricks, knows how to get the puck down quickly. Using the boards as almost like an extra player on the ice. Bergeron around, shoots, saved, and now here comes the challenger. Darth Travis into the offensive zone, winds up, and Meader just blocks it with his own foot and says, "Not today, sir." Now into the offensive zone, not setting up, not taking. Oh, wait a second! The puck's in the back of the net, and the champion has tied it. I didn't even see that happen. Let's take a replay here and take a look at the replay and see what happened. See what we have here. Taking a while to load up this replay. Hopefully we get it here. No, we're not getting a replay. But the puck's in the back of the net here. We are tied 1-1. Just under 3 minutes gone here in the second period. Meader now into the offensive zone. Weaving around. Fires it. Just goes wide. Circling around. Trying to get something set up, passes it back to the defense. Defense goes right in, shoots, it just goes wide again, up over the right-hand side of the net. Fires shot on goal. Travis holds on to it to get a whistle. With a potential fight breaking out here. This is definitely a rough game between the two of them. Kingston in chat saying keep that momentum. Face-off won by Darth Travis. Again, these two were very even in face-offs. In fact, they were tied 3-3 in the first period. Meader makes the pass across, just misses the chance to pick that up. Circling in behind the net, has a player waiting on that far side, but can't get the puck to him. Circles around, poke check away. Travis now with possession. Passes it out. Gets to his own blue line before he gets stopped. Here comes Meader. Shot just goes over the net and a little bit to the right. Meader still in the slot, able to spend all day there, able to write his friends a Christmas card. Has enough time to do that right now. Travis now clears it open. Meader stops it and keeps it onside. Those long stretch passes are not working right now. Travis is going to have to come up with something else right now because the champion is using that poke check. And he scores! And now the champion roars back and takes a 2-1 lead here. 8:42 of the second period. The backhand was there, left the rebound wide open, puts it into the back of the net, and Meader and the Bruins now take a 2-1 lead. Face off back at center ice, won by Meader, who carries it into the zone. having trouble there getting past the forwards. Oh, Travis breaks free, coming in, shoots, and it just goes off the pad, and that backhand just wasn't enough. Now Meader back into the zone, gets bumped off the puck. We'll see what's going on now with Travis. Darth Travis, whether or not he can come back. No, wait, they're waving it off. I was just about to say that's a goal, but the referee's saying no. Goaltender interference, I'm assuming. But yes, it was. Goaltender interference. And the puck's back out to the neutral zone. Potentially a tie game, but the referee waves it off now. Darth Travis now has to find another goal to tie this game up. That's going to be an icing call against the challenger. Puck's going back to his end of the ice. We have a stoppage in play. And the champion just called the timeout. I'll have to ask him later what that was about. That was a strange time to call a timeout. Because with the icing call, that would have gave the challenger a disadvantage, but using the timeout actually will replenish both lines. So I'm going to have to ask him about that one. But we are getting things set back up again. We're getting back to the game. Face off now, deep in the challenger zone after that icing call. Won by me, or won by Darth Travis, who keeps possession of it but loses it. Poke checked away, and now here comes Meader in across the blue line. Gets stood up there. I've seen shirts with less starch than that stood up like that, but that was a massive hit. And now, gets in around the defense. Here comes Darth Travis. Circles back around, goes to make the pass, and it gets bumped off, and now Meader with a potential breakaway. Backhanded, just does not hit the back of that net. Has all the time in the world to set up again. Travis should keep someone in front of that net, though. Shot pushed away. Meader in again. Travis with possession in behind the net. And now trying to come through. These hits are massive. We just saw one there. Yeah, Meader has that blue line locked up solid. And there's gonna have to be, it's almost gonna have to be a dump and chase now at this point. Travis wants to get into the offensive zone because he's being absolutely smashed anytime he tries to enter the blue line. Another fight instigated. These two do not like each other, it seems. Slangel in chat saying this is a close game. It is. The challenger was leading 1-0 before the champion came back and scored 2 quick goals to take a 2-1 lead here in the second period. Going for the pass. Oh, and we have a delayed penalty here. Let's see the replay on it. Darth Travis with a penalty. Went for the, looks like lift the stick, but ended up getting a slashing call instead. And now Meader will go to the power play for 2 minutes or less, with 2:40 left here in the second period. Face-off won by the champion. Now I'm not sure if he's going to try to take time off the clock or he's going to just wait for his time to get set up, but he waited too long, and now Travis with possession. But Meader bumps him off the puck, goes right back into the zone, shot on goal. Travis lets it out. Looking to risk it here while penalty killing. Here in Evolve Sports Live, attacking on the penalty kill is legal. So he has every the rule book allows him to go for it if he wants to. Although passing it out with your goaltender while shorthanded, always a dangerous play. Face off now. 36 seconds left on the power play. Won by Meader. Meader fires it on goal. Gets the rebound. Circles in. Backhand. It goes wide. Fires it again. Fires it again with another backhand. Unable to get it past the goaltender. A couple of those there missed the net, but shot on goal. We have a penalty coming up against Darth Travis again. Let's take a look. Interference. Let's take a look at it. You can't impede a player like that. And just after killing his first penalty. Now Travis facing a second penalty. With 16 seconds left here in the second period. Face-off won by the champion. Fakes the shot. Gets everyone kind of out of position. Passes it around. 5 seconds on the clock. Comes in. Waits. Shoots. Just goes wide off the pad there. Circles it back around, and that will wrap it up for the second period. After 2 periods, the champion storms back, takes the lead, and is now leading 2-1 going into the third period, while Travis still has just a little under 2 minutes left on that penalty. But let's take a look at some stats here. Shots now, grand total 29-7. Hits in favor of the champion, 10-6. Time on attack, 942-227. That deficit is growing. Passing 83.6 to 75%. Face-offs now 9-7 in favor of the champion. Of course, the challenger now with 2 penalties, reaching 4 minutes, but 100% successful on the penalty kill so far as we're getting ready to start the third period. Face-off now to kick off the third period. Won by the challenger, who is short-handed, but fires it in on goal, but just goes wide. But that also takes time off the clock as Meader has to circle back and pick that puck up. Now speeding in to the zone, in behind the net. Nope, fakes it, comes back out, circles around again, looking to get an open man, but not passing to do it. Just hoping that Travis will get a player out of position. Shot on goal, saved. Again, shot on goal. Travis passes it out. 25 seconds left in the penalty kill. He dumps the puck out, alleviate the pressure, puck in front of the net, but luckily, the defenseman there was there to pick it up. Long stretch pass. Meader in. Travis juggles it around. Loses the puck off a huge hit, but gains possession of it again. He gets stood up there. Bumped off the puck. Here comes the champion. Picked off by the challenger. Passes it back. I don't know if that was a pass as much as it was a poke check by Meader. Travis with possession, comes across center ice, gets hit at the line and loses it. I'm telling you, at this point, it's going to have to be a dump and chase sort of idea. I don't think he's going to be able to get past that line. That defense, whatever the strategy is or whatever the setup is that Meader has, it includes smashing anything that touches that blue line. In, shoot, scores! Head all day, parted the seas like the Red Sea, straight up the middle, unassisted, and now takes a 3-1 lead here in the third period. Saw the replay there. Again, head all day, straight up the middle. Able to put the puck past the goaltender. That was not a power play goal. That was even strength. So Travis has killed 2 penalties so far in this game. Challenger passes it back, misses it, and has to skate all the way back down to his own end. Travis now coming in through center ice. Gets possession, comes through, but just another delayed penalty coming up against the challenger. And Meader ices the puck to force that power play into action. This time hooking. Let's see if we get a replay of it. Yeah, I think that was another case of lifting the stick and just missed it. Ended up getting a hook because of it. But because of the icing, the face-off, instead of being a center ice, this is going to be to the right side there in the neutral zone. Face-off won by Darth Travis. Banks it off the boards. Doesn't get everything he wanted out of that one. And now Meader Comes in across into the offensive zone, bumped off the puck. Travis with possession. Clears it around the back. Has to take some chances right now, being down by 2. Meader trying to get set up. In behind the back of the net, circles back around. Now Meader taunting Travis almost, saying, come get me. Shoots and scores, and that makes it 4-1. The champion able to score on the power play, able to pull the trigger, put the puck in the net, and takes a commanding 4-1 lead here midway through the third period. The amount of offensive pressure right now, it's kind of overwhelming on one side of the ice right now. Travis wins the faceoff, comes into the zone, circles back to his defenseman, passes forward, gets past there we go, gets into the offensive zone, passes it back to the point. Big shot, hits the post. 2 inches lower, and that would have made it a 4-2 game, cutting that lead in half. Puck goes up off the crossbar and into the crowd. We have a stoppage in play. Face-off again, won by the challenger, dumps it on goal, shot on goal. Saved, and now Meader trying to clear it out. Comes through center ice, does a windmill deke there, gets past the defenseman, fired on goal. Travis swallows it up, and here we go. Down the right side. Circles around, looking for it, gets poked away, loses it, wasted too much time on that one. Passes to the slot, winds up for it, and gets bumped off the puck. Spinorama gets a shot right on goal. Shoots, scores! And that makes the score 5-1 here in the third period. Let's take a look at the replay on this one. Circles back around, fires across to the far post, banks it in, and takes a 5-1 lead. Face-off here at center ice. 8:01 left here in the third period. Face-off again, won by Darth Travis. Makes it into the zone, goes to shoot for it, and gets bumped off the puck with another poke check. The champion in, fires it on goal, misses it, but his defenseman picks up, fires it again, comes across, picked off by, and then picks it up again. Travis just swipes it to get it out of there. Meader back in across the line. Champion looking very dominant right now. Able to basically set up anything that he wants to do. Travis down the side. Shoot, scores! Do not count Darth Travis out yet. That makes the score 5-2. And again, as I mentioned at the opening of the broadcast, these two were the inaugural 2 competitors for the Hockey Division Championship. So I know it looked for a minute there like Meader was running away with this, but that just shows we still have a lot of gas in the tank. I mean, you just take a look at this replay. Down on one knee, the one-timer goes into the back of the net, and we've got Travis still looking at a huge deficit. He's down by 3 at this point. Meader's dragged him into some deep water here. Travis proven that he wants to swim, he wants to fight. He is back within 3. Meader with a shot on goal, but it goes wide. Travis passes it out with Meader standing right there. I would hold on to it this time if I were you, sir, which he does. We have a stoppage in play here. 4:26 left here in the third period. Shots on goal this period were 8-2. Favor of the champion, and the scoreboard shows that. That's an offside call. And then sidesteps the hit. Knew that was coming. This is Clash 13 here on our Twitch channel and also later appearing on our YouTube channel. If you're not following either channel right now, whether it be on Twitch or YouTube, we would greatly appreciate it if you would follow the channel so you don't miss a broadcast. We are here every second Monday with episodes of Clash, looking to add new content in the new year. Gets a shot on goal, just goes wide. Meader circles back through, poked away. Darth Travis tries to do a bank pass, but just out of reach. Champion back into the zone. Circling around, just dancing around, and puts the puck in the back of the net. Meader finding his way to Grandma's house as he skates around all of the defensemen and then eventually gets it to the open man who puts it in the back of the net. Blades is happy. That is one happy-looking bear. Let's take a look and see if there's a replay. There is. Fires it right into the back of the net. Click, click, boom. And now, the champion now leading 6-2 with 2 minutes and 10 seconds left here in the third period. Comes across the line, gets poke checked off the puck. And that's an offside call. Fires the puck on net. Are we going to see a fight here? Darth Travis is trying to get one. But we don't see it happen. Face off here in the neutral zone. Shots on goal 40-9 in favor of the champion. You know, I'm looking at the standings. I'm looking at the roster. Oh, off the post. We're going to have to, this has been a dominant performance by the champion. Skates all the way in with his defenseman, spins around, loses it, and now poke checks it off, passes it, hit, and now Travis with possession, passes it back to the point, winds up, shoots, scores! And just like that, a little tit for tat there, the champion had just scored. And the challenger comes back down with his next shot on goal and puts it past the goaltender, bringing it back to within 3 with 39 seconds to play. Great deflection goal. See if we get a shot of it. There's where it is right there. Redirects it into the back of the net. Makes the score 6-3 for the champion. With just under 40 seconds left here in the third period. Keeping in mind the final minute of the third period is in real time. With a shot on goal, Meader immediately passes it out. Wants that clock to drop as quick as possible. Face off. Sorry. In through. Oh, tries the behind the back deke. And now here comes Meader into the zone, but that is offside. 13.4 seconds left here in the third period. This will be the third successful title defense that Meader has had of this championship, putting his record now to 5-0 here in Evolve Sports Live. 10 seconds left in. Tries to get it. Travis comes away with it. Makes the pass. 3 seconds to go. Travis with a shot possibly. Does he get it? No. Gets blocked. And that's the final, ladies and gentlemen. The Meader1 successfully defends the Evolve Sports Live Hockey Division Championship, winning tonight over Darth Travis. There's Blades. Picked up his flag on his way to the ice. He was celebrating salute. Take a look at some of the replays here. Travis with a one-timer, able to put it in here. Meader with a one-timer of his own. Those two cancel each other out. Let's see, we have another goal here. I believe that's the deflection goal. Yes, that is. That's the deflection goal here with 38 seconds left in the game. Make the final 6-3 and still your Evolve Sports Live Hockey Division champion. It is the Meader1. Take a look at some final stats here. Final shots on goal, 40-11 in favor of the champion. Hits, 15-10 in favor of the champion. Time on attack, 14-15 to 339. Passing, 81.2 to 75.8. Face-offs won by the challenger, 17-13. 3 penalties taken by Darth Travis for a total of 6 minutes. Meader able to capitalize on one of those 3 power plays. Everything else here, I mean, the power play minutes, obviously, out of the 6 minutes, he had 534 of it that he was on the power play. Great performance by both competitors. Travis started off quick, got the early goal. Meader weathered the storm, took the advice of Kingston in the chat there. Keep the short memory and just keep moving forward. That's exactly what he did. En route to defending that title for the 3rd time. There's the disallowed goal there. Yeah, great performance by both of them. I mean, Travis is a constant competitor, and I know that he's feeling a little under the weather. I'm not making excuses for him, and I know he wouldn't make excuses either. I'm saying that he played a hell of a game. Had the opportunity to wait and reschedule this based on the fact he's not feeling the best. And he said, no, I want to play this tonight. I want a shot at this title. And did not use that as any sort of problem. He came to play tonight, and he showed up, and he put that puck in the net 3 times. And I just think part of the problem was that Meader was just so stifling on defense. I think that if it was anybody else, you would have seen Darth Travis pull off the victory tonight. But he's up against the reigning defending undefeated champion in the Meader1. We're going to talk to Meader here in a couple minutes. We're going to get him in here. But yeah, I want to thank everyone for tuning in. Don't go anywhere yet. Like I said, I'm going to talk to Meader, and then I have an announcement as well for EvolveSportsLIVE. So don't go anywhere. We're not ending the stream. We're just going to change the screen a little here, and we will be back with you momentarily. Don't go anywhere. All right. Just trying to get everything set up here. We're going to get Meader here as soon as I have an opportunity to. So let's see what we can do to get Meader in here. Oh, I just realized what the problem is. I'm gonna have to if I launch Gilded, this would make it so much easier, which I do not have open. So this is just going to take a second. All right. Don't go anywhere, folks. I promise you this will be worth it. Go to broadcast. All right. I am here. Let me make sure that we've got make sure we have everything we have here. Now, Meader, I'm going to be honest with you, buddy. I do not have headphones in at this moment, so I'm going to turn this up just slightly so I can hear you. Okay. Are you there, sir?
Works for me.
Awesome. There we go. If you guys can hear Meader in the chat, we are going to get things underway here. Congratulations, champ, on a very dominant championship title defense.
Thank you.
You went down early. Travis scored the early goal there. You had a fan in chat pulling the Ted Lasso / Nemo, just keep swimming and have a short memory. And you took that advice from Kingston and then went on to score 6 goals after that one. So give me your thoughts on this championship title defense.
I mean, Travis is really good. So, you said the word dominant. It didn't feel that way on my end for the majority of the game, especially the first. The first, I knew we were playing a better game fundamentally, but the bottom line is he was up on the scoreboard, and that's all that matters at the end of the day. So I was pretty nervous after the first.
Yeah, I can understand that one, especially, dropping down by a goal in the first period. I mean, you guys didn't do a lot of time of feeling things out. You guys were smashing each other back and forth. There were multiple hits there that were trying to instigate fights. They were so heavy and so violent. So there was no real taking time to, feel things out and see how things were going. You guys were both shot out of a cannon to start that game.
For sure. And I watched some tape before starting this game. I only got through the first period of the last time we faced off, but I learned what I needed to learn from it. I knew Travis was going to block the front of the net up on me. And I knew his main source of shooting was going to be cross crease one-timers. So if I can cut off the pass in the offensive zone and place him behind the net instead of playing some overload or some crash, then I'll easily be able to pull him out of position and get some shots on. And that's what we did.
Yeah, that looking at the final tally of shots, I believe it was 40-11 at the end of the game. So as I was calling the game and noticing it, you started off by defending your own blue line and made it really hard for Travis to make it into the zone. And then as the score started to favor you, it's like your defense stepped up, and then you were stopping it at center ice and wasn't allowing him through. And then near the end of it, you were actually keeping him trapped in his own zone and then taking the puck from there. It was almost like an aggressive front. I've watched some World War II documentaries, and I'm like, I know where this is going. The defense is constantly moving forward. So, great adjustments on that one. And I noticed that the poke check was definitely working for you, keeping the puck off of Travis's stick. He'd come into the zone, and you were able to poke the puck off the stick. You and I have had discussions before about skill stick versus hybrid controls. Unfortunately, as far as I understand, it's really hard to protect the puck with hybrid controls. So that almost fed into you had an advantage that way where you could poke check the puck away without being able to protect it.
Yeah, and that's totally true. There's a few things there. Just speaking to playing hybrid versus playing skill stick, I think the biggest difference there is you take a lot more penalties on hybrid because the shoot button and the stick lift button are the same, so you're going to end up with hooking and slashing calls, and that's exactly what we saw on the on Travis's side is some unfortunate penalties that I think were a lot of times him having the puck, I poke it off, and then he tries to shoot with the same button that is the stick lift and ends up slashing instead. It's very definitely puts you at a disadvantage in that sense. And then the poke check, yeah, I mean, I can control the tip of my stick on that poke check, and it just gives me such a devastating way to really harass somebody who has the puck and make them feel very smothered, make them feel like they only have a couple places to go. And then when I don't do that, they think it's coming. I'm able to switch out who I'm actually controlling and cut off the pass because now he thinks he's going to have to pass, and I'm able to cut it off. So a little bit trying to play two steps ahead as much as possible to really make you feel smothered. And a lot of that comes down to having skill stick and having the ability to really have control over what I'm doing.
Yeah, and it definitely showed tonight. And I just want to make it perfectly clear, and I speak for myself. You can chime in afterwards. We're not saying there's anything negative about hybrid control. It's an option, and some people are really good with hybrid control. It's just what I noticed tonight was the inability to protect the puck combined with your ability to poke check. It created this massive gap between the two. And that showed up both in shots on goal because he would lose the puck and then time of possession as well. So, I mean, overall, I still think Travis played a hell of a game. And like I said, as the game was wrapping up, if he was playing anybody else tonight, that potentially could have been a win because he put 3 in the net. It just happened to be that he was up against the reigning defending champion. And I'm sure he'll be back. I'm sure that... there'll be another opportunity somewhere down the road for you guys to mix it up for a third time. But yeah, so you are now headed into 2022 as the reigning defending Evolve Sports Live Hockey Division champion. So quite a first year. Quite a first year. You're now at a record of 5-0. Defended that title 3 times. Absolutely incredible season so far, sir.
Yeah, definitely appreciate it. Appreciate all of the competitors as well, because you can't play the game by yourself. And everybody, the competition here is really fierce. So having an undefeated record, holding the title, it really means a lot to me, because it's not a cakewalk. It's not easy. Every single game I go into it confident that I can lose. I'm never going in saying this is going to be an easy game. I talk to my friends and family outside of work and or outside of the game, and I tell them, I have a game coming up. Come take a look. And they go, well, who you playing? And I'm like, well, it's Travis tonight. Oh, okay. Is that going to be an easy one? No. There's a very good chance I lose. I got to study up. I got to practice. I gotta be in shape and ready for this one.
Yeah, no, you're always very humble talking about your skills and and you pointed it out as well. I didn't even have to say it, that we have a rich pool of talent to pull from, and any given night anyone can win, and I believe that. And I believe that's part of the mantra of Evolve Sports, is the fact that we don't have easy games with guaranteed wins. Like, every game is a fight. Every game is a clash. No pun intended. And it just goes to show that we have big things coming down the road. We have a talent pool that we're looking to expand on. And you again are our reigning defending champion, and I look forward to see what's coming down the pipe here as we get back to action here early in 2022.
Me as well. Proud to hold the title, and really thankful for the opportunity, and of course to all of my fans in chat cheering me on along the way, tuning in, and being on Team Meader.
Yeah, most definitely. So, Meader, while I have you here, I want to break some news here. And the only 2 people that really know this is a thing are Slangela and myself. But if you don't mind, I'd like to take a second out of this segment here just to break some news going into our holiday break, because I don't think I'm gonna have another time to do this before the new year. So, we, as you know, when we left TPC Sports and we moved to Evolve Sports Live, we did a clean sweep of everything. We moved from leagues to ladders and divisions. We changed up our social medias and all our handles from TPC Sports to Evolve Sports Live. And we also moved our community from Discord to Gilded. Gilded, if you're not familiar with it, anyone in the chat, is kind of like Discord. It had some features that Discord didn't have at the time. And we were trying to pioneer out, go in our own direction, do something new. And to be 100% honest with you, it kind of felt like we were swimming upstream, trying to get Gilded to work, between having people download a new app to put on their phone or put on their computer, or go over, the settings. And to be honest with you, Gilded wasn't exactly the easiest app to navigate. There were some issues, and there's some glitches in the app itself. I don't know if you have the desktop version or not, but if you have that running, it basically takes over your screen at points. And when you alt-tab out of things, boom, there's a giant, it looks like Gilded is open, but it's actually not. It's a phantom screen. So basically, the long story short of this is that the Gilded experiment went for, 8 months, something like that. It didn't seem like it was gaining the traction that we were hoping for. And it seems that if you really want to attract gamers and you really want to get into the gaming community, Discord is the reigning defending champion as far as that genre is concerned. So I'm here to announce that before the end of the year, we will be moving back to Discord, which I'm sure is going to make a lot of people happy. One less app on your phone, one less app you have to check when everyone else is already in Discord. You know, you don't have to worry about switching over to Gilded to see what is going on. So we'll have some more details on that coming up soon. We'll have invites for people, get people moved over. And they say you can never go home again, Meader, but we're about to prove that wrong because we're going back home to Discord here. We're going to end the Gilded experience and go back to the tried and true social gathering of Discord.
It's super exciting, and I know that a lot of people are gonna feel that same way. Huge opportunities in the future here.
Yeah, it's been I can talk about it now that the the cat's out of the bag sort of idea. We dealt with a lot of frustration, just on the management side of things not working the way that we had hoped they were. And when I say that, I'm not saying we're frustrated with any of the community. This looked like it was going to be a way to it looked a lot better from a distance than when you got up close, I guess is the best way to describe it. And I've had a couple conversations with people where they were saying, man, I don't even remember to check Gilded because I check Discord and then I don't even think to go to Gilded. Well, that's a problem for us if we're trying to build a community. If we can't keep our own members, reminded that we're on Gilded. So that and the fact that things just didn't quite take off the way we'd anticipated, and that's nothing against our community. And I don't slight anybody in the community. I don't slight Slangel and I for things because we tried something new. Sometimes you try things and it doesn't work out, and that's kind of what this is a bit. But we were always happy with Discord. We love Discord, and we are going back. And some people in chat are already excited about that one. So we announce it on the Gilded server, and everyone gets to find out. I'm sure it's going to be a couple extra rum and eggnogs this Christmas holiday, just to celebrate the fact that we are going back to Discord. But Meader, I got to tell you, we started this back in May. This was the 13th episode of Clash. Super excited with everything that we've had so far. Looking forward to the future, but also looking forward to taking a bit of a break here. I know it's been a bit of a run between the pandemic and everything else, but I think that the best thing that I can give as a gift to the community is basically a month off to enjoy time with friends and family, and try to get some some hint of normal back, and we'll pick it back up again here in the new year. But I want to say thank you to you and to all of our competitors, as well as the people who come and hang out in chat every second Monday when we do Clash. It's greatly appreciated. And I'm definitely looking forward to 2022. We are going to crown our football champion. We had some scheduling issues here with Monkey Work, so we're going to work around that, get that straightened out. And we've been in talks with the great community of grown folks. If you're not following them, make sure you do on Twitter and on YouTube. I think if Slangel's in chat, I'll get her to post the link in there. But they're a great community. They're a lot like us. They're heavily on the PlayStation side. But, I would love to have a PlayStation community as part of Evolve Sports Live. So we're trying to figure out exactly how we can help each other there, and we can both benefit from it. And big things are coming in 2022, sir.
It's really, really exciting. I mean, anytime you make a change, a big change in a brand or in a community, it's super risky, but you guys have handled it professionally every step of the way, and the community didn't back down. Everyone stuck together, and it was really great to see. So always community first, driven community, and hats off to you guys for everything you've done to make this what it is for 2021. Very difficult last couple of years for, I think, everybody, and you guys just kept us all together. So massive shout out to everybody in the community, and of course to Langel and Slangel for making it happen behind the scenes. A lot of work, labor of love, but there's a lot of it going on.
I appreciate you saying that. And yeah, there is, but I think I've said publicly as well as privately, this is what I feel like I this is where I feel like I belong now. Is doing this. So like you said, it's a labor of love. I enjoy doing this, and I just can't wait to see the community build. And I took an opportunity today, put some holiday, some Christmas graphics up because I figured this will be the last time we see us on air here before the holidays. So I wrapped our logo in lights and had some snow there, just to give it that festive feeling. But yeah, it's like you said, I couldn't say it better. The community stuck together. We've all been working together. We're all going in the same direction, and I expect bigger and better things in 2022. And I don't think I'm overstepping or overhyping when I say that. I think that we've got a really strong foundation, and I'm excited to see onward and upward where it goes from here. But yeah, you're going into the new year as the champ. We'll have to see who's next in line to have a shot at that title. And yeah, we've got some big things coming, so I'm super excited with that. Is there anything else you want to talk about here before we wrap it up, sir?
No, great job on the game, Travis, and thank you to Evolve Sports Live. If you're not already following, hit that follow button. Don't forget to hit that follow button because you want to see these sports. This is where it's at.
Exactly. I couldn't say it better myself. In fact, that should be a voice clip that we can use in the future. So I may clip that later. But Meader, again, congratulations. Another successful title defense. I look forward to 2022. And everyone in the chat or anyone who's watching this later, either on Twitch or on YouTube, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays from Evolve Sports Live. And we will see you the second Monday in January. I don't have the date in front of me, but I can tell you right now, it's the second Monday in January. We'll be back with Clash. And again, good night, everybody. Happy holidays, and we'll see you in the new year.